Hello, my name is Jenny. I'm 46 years old. I live in Texas with my husband, my stepson, our dog Gigolo, our cats, and our chickens. I want to share my extraordinarily ordinary life as I work from home and take care of our house. I have been working from home since COVID, and in all those years, I've had to learn how to balance my everyday life with my work life. Having an office from home doesn't allow you for much separation, and it kind of makes it easier to spend more time than necessary on work. A typical work from home day for me starts out with a good shower, getting dressed, and some skincare. Skincare is one of my passions. I've been taking care of my skin since high school. I'm not one of those people who can go to bed with makeup on. That would drive me completely insane. Working from home, it kind of becomes easy to become lazy, just roll out of bed and go sit in front of your computer. But I make it a point to get dressed, put some makeup on, even though it's not like what I used to do in the office, which was a full beat. I do put my serums, my skincare, some blush, some contour. I also put permanent lashes on because that saves me a lot of time. And it really does make me feel ready for the day and put together. One of my little indulgences that I used to not allow myself is a really nice perfume. It makes me feel motivated, it makes me feel refreshed, and I feel like I can conquer the day because some days, as we all know, are harder than others. That little special touch that is just for me just really makes me feel like I can do anything. So, first thing I will do in the morning is take a look at my calendar and see what is scheduled for the day and for the week. This helps me strategize my time, make sure that I will meet my commitments, and really have a good plan on how to handle the workload for the week. I think that's one of the most important steps at working from home. After taking those few moments to review and plan my week, I go ahead and jump on those calls. Do you prefer managing your work via a phone call or video call or via email? I will say I'm a huge proponent from communicating one-on-one with someone what I expect and how to get things done. Not everyone's a fan of that, but I will say that it actually makes the communication much clearer because sometimes emails leave messages to interpretation on tone and on purpose. Also, video calls kind of give me that feeling of community and of getting to know someone a bit better because you are able to take a bit of time beyond the agenda to get to know each other and get to know their personality. And email never communicates that well. I have to say, I'm incredibly lucky to have peers who have been working together for well over a decade, and it makes our communication so much easier. And that time that we spend together on camera makes it feel like we are still a team. Haven't been working remotely since 2020 really makes it feel like a community and gives us that continuation of what we had going as a relationship in the office. I'm incredibly lucky to work for an organization that really values every single team member. Another small pleasure of working from home is having a whole new set of coworkers. As you can see, I get to spend so much quality time with Gigolo, our blind dog, Kitbull, the half-tailed cat, and back there you can see a peek of Darla, my 10-year-old cat, and our chickens. I will say that clients and coworkers seeing my chickens in the background is kind of funny, but they do enjoy having the comical relief of having little chickens walking around. Good boy. Careful, Jiggy. Go, go. No, come on, Papa. Chicolo. Careful, careful. Good boy, Pablito. Come on. Good boy. Ever since lockdown, we've had between 12 to 9 chickens. So after I take the dogs for a walk, I make sure to go drop off a dozen or two of eggs to our neighbors. This was actually a really great experience for our son to watch our chickens grow and take care of them. And also, it was a bonding experience for us and our neighbors. During a time of uncertainty, it was really nice to be able to share with them eggs, as they were hard to find and we had plenty to share. It is our pleasure to be able to give to our community, and it is a pleasure to take care of our little chickens. Once the egg run is complete, the last thing I do before I sit back down at my desk for the rest of the day is make sure that I give the dogs a little treat. They've been so good all morning, hanging out with me and working and being the best coworkers, that I want to make sure I give them something that they like. As you can see, Pablo gets very excited about his treats. Jiggy, the little blind dog, doesn't really know what's going on, but he just mimics what Pablo is doing. And I think that's actually super cute. Now that everyone's been taken care of, I get ready for the home stretch of the day, last half of the day. I don't know if anyone else finds it really hard to commit to, but gotta get it done. After I've had my meetings and answered some emails, I go ahead and take a 5 to 10 minute break with the dogs in the garden. This makes sure that I keep my sanity and my focus for the rest of the day. Is anyone else like me? The last 2 hours are just the hardest one to get through. Well, I break them up with that 5 to 10 minute break in the garden, snuggling the dogs, just taking in some fresh air. Really, really makes me focused for the rest of the day and just make sure that I give the best commitment to my team. They deserve it, and I deserve that break. Once we're done with our small little short break, I get back to my desk and I complete the day. Meetings, emails, projects, everything needs to get done, and it will get done. One thing that I've learned working from home since 2020 is to be sure to turn off that computer once I'm done and not go back to it till the next day. It used to be very difficult for me to step away and not check emails throughout the evening when I should be spending time with my family. All it did was get me burnt out and just not letting me do my best work. Now that it's been years that I've been working from home, I really do separate work and from life. And that work-life balance is really important. Now let's spend some time watching the chickens. We're going to go collect their eggs and just make sure that they're doing well. Oh my goodness, come back over here. No, girls. Get back. Go. Go. Go back in. Go back. Oh, now you don't want to go?
Papa. This way. You got it, Papa. You got it. Come on, Papa.
While enjoying that afternoon storm, I go ahead and make some dinner for my husband, myself, and maybe a little bit for Gigolo. This really is another great moment that I have in my day, just cooking for my family, making sure that we have something healthy to feed ourselves. And I've always cooked for my family, so this is something that I never want to get out of the habit of doing. By the way, if you're ever looking for a great helper in the kitchen, you should look into Ninja Speedies. Not sponsored. So here we are giving Gigolo his little dinner. Yes, he's a bit spoiled. He gets fed in the living room, but that's because I'm busy in the kitchen and he smells all the good stuff and he wants to be in the way. I'm very fortunate to have been able to adopt a dog with special needs. Jiggy is blind, so he's able to be with me all day long. He used to have siblings called Kakashi, who was 14, and Sakura, who was 8. They passed away about a year ago, 2 weeks from each other. We miss them very much. Now, home stretch for the evening, sitting down and relaxing. Dinner is ready, and I'm going to be serving my husband and I. The meal I prepared here is this amazing dumpling dish with this curry coconut sauce that I saw on either YouTube or TikTok. I'll drop the handle in my comments below so you guys can try it out. My husband's incredibly picky and he absolutely loved this dish and he wants it on repeat every week. So that makes it easy for me, just one less thing to think about. Who else struggles trying to decide what to make in the evening? It's never ending. Well, I appreciate you guys watching my video today. Please be sure to subscribe and turn on the notifications so that you can continue to watch my videos and follow along as I share my very ordinary life with you guys. It's been a pleasure being with you today, and until next time, bye.